In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use the CL6000 by SKE. Welcome back to Vampire Vape. My name's Andrew, and yes, I'm going to show you the CL6000 today and exactly how to put it together ready to use. So if you haven't seen our unboxing video, make sure you watch that one, but I will show you what you get anyway. So down here, we get the SKE Crystal CL6000. We've got a blueberry raspberries variant just here. This is the actual device itself, and this is the part that holds the battery, and that's basically it. Inside this sort of little chamber, in the base just there is the connectors, which is going to connect to the atomizer part and, then pass the battery power through the atomizer with the e-liquid, and then that's what's going to form the vapor, right? So this is literally just like a dummy part. It's just to show you what the device kind of looks like when it's together, but this you don't actually need, or you just dispose of that. You don't need it, right? But the device itself is fairly large because this is a 10+2, so they're generally on the larger side because you get a lot of e-liquid there. I mean, it's a 6,000 puff device, so it is quite a lot going on it. We've got a sort of purpley transparent pinky kind of device just here to the plastic just there. We do have SKE Crystal on that side. We've got Crystal on the other side. We do have what looks to be a screen down here as well. And you also get a lanyard hole on the top and a USB-C charging port on the base for charging the device. And that's kind of the device, right? The next part, this is where we need to learn how to use this, really, is these parts. So these both come inside the box. You get this one just here, which is just literally a chamber of e-liquid, 10 mil of e-liquid, nothing else in here. There's no coil, there's no atomizer, there's nothing else. This is literally just a chamber full of e-liquid. And then we get this part, which actually also says blueberry raspberries, because this is a 2 mil part which houses the atomizer or the coil, whatever you want to call it, right? And this part is going to, by gravity, take the liquid from here. It's going to go down and fill up this 2 mil chamber in the bottom once it's depleted, and then that's going to feed the liquid inside into the coil, inside the atomizer, and then the battery is going to pass power through it. As you inhale, it will vaporize the e-liquid inside that chamber by heating up the coil, which will be surrounded by cotton or some other wicking material. So that is the sort of construction of the device. So what you need to do when you get these parts is remove the transit bungs. So I'm going to do it on the bottom part first. So here there's a little silicone plug. Just going to pop that out and dispose of that. On the top you've got more silicone plugs, and we're just going to pop that out. And then now you can see there's two little prongs in there, and those little prongs are going to penetrate the base of this to allow liquid to flow down into that atomizer, right? So this part is now ready. This part, we need to remove the bung on the top, just there, and that's on the mouthpiece. And then on the base, you can see there's like little clippy feet, which is going to pull in and attach to that. But first we need to remove the bung on the base there. Then what you want to do is align these, because there is like a shape that needs to align, right? So you're going to get these roughly aligned, and then you're going to just really clamp it down until it clicks into place. And now you can see there's some bubbles coming up there as it's letting the e-liquid flow down into that bottom chamber. And now this has been constructed. You don't need to do anything else at all. All you need to do is vape on it, really. We need to put it inside the device, but this is one and done. Once all of that liquid's gone and the liquid inside that 2 mil chamber's gone, then you can dispose of this part, right? So let's get our device. I'm going to remove this part because this is just nothing really, right? So we're going to dispose of that as well. And then we're going to get this part and just drop it in and click it down. Now it is magnetized into place. So there's two magnets on the base. There's two metal parts just here as well, which is going to connect to those magnets. So you're just going to drop that in, and now you don't have to worry about it falling out, right? I would recommend that you keep this stood upright, because that's going to let gravity, work. So every time you're vaping it, you're depleting the 2 mil chamber in the base just here, and then this top reservoir is going to refill that. So you'll actively see bubbles going around as you're vaping it. If you lay it on its side, it might not wick overly well, but it still will pass e-liquid, but as that chamber depletes, it's going to struggle to, pull it down into there. So I'd just recommend keeping it upright so that e-liquid is always always refilling that 2mm chamber so that you get the best experience possible. And the same with charging. I mean, it's up to you. You can leave it charging laying down, and that's not a problem at all. But if it was me, I'd probably take this part out and charge it this way, just to really ensure that that 2mm chamber has been, you know, fully sort of topped up, if you will, right? And then when we click this down, you can see that the battery on that little display is showing 100%, and that is going to show you your battery life just there. So when it drops down, you'll still have e-liquid left, because one battery charge full is not going to go through 6,000 puffs. You're going to have to charge this regularly, and then obviously how long 6,000 puffs last you, it all comes down to how often you are vaping it and your personal preference there for that, but you will have to multiple charge this up by using the USB-C on the bottom. And there we have it. That's exactly how you use the SKE Crystal CL6000. Make sure you stick around for our over video coming soon as well. My name's Andrew, this is Vampire Vape. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.